I hate to be the one to say it, but it's the music. It's 100% the music. When people talk about what's wrong with our society, it's the music. There's no doubt in my mind anymore. Stop listening to music and watch how much your mind almost completely resets itself. Think about it. At every generation, whether it be the classical period or the Gilded Age or the 60s, the lifestyle that people lived was almost a direct reflection of the music that they listened to. Like the culture that embodied the musical scene of the time was a reflection of the way people lived their lives. And you see it today. The lifestyles and the choices that are normalized today are a direct reflection of what is represented and embodied within the music of today. I know that sounds crazy because you have to understand that I'll never forget I saw a video where this man who was in prison for 60 years came out of prison, and he said the first thing that he noticed was that everyone had these things in their ears. He didn't even know what they were called, but he was talking about earbuds, earpods, headphones, etc. And he was amazed at this because it was almost as if everyone had tuned out of reality. You have to understand, there's a story in the Bible where a king was being tormented by demons, and the only way that he would feel comforted is if a man named David was playing a harp. Understand that listening to music every single day is a coping mechanism because there are thoughts in your head that you don't want to hear. And it's literally a form of chronic therapy. You're tuning out of reality because if you were to actually sit in the presence of your own thoughts, you would not like what your thoughts entail. So you try to blot out. It's really a form of escapism where you try to blot out that noise by constantly playing music all of the time. Understand that is not normal. That is not normal at all. And if you're, everyone talks about the subconscious mind and how there's a reason why you remember song lyrics if you just listen to the song long enough instead of actually reading the lyrics. So if you're listening to a song by 21 Savage where he's openly talking about murdering people, using drugs, doing illicit activity, and you're listening to that on a constant basis, don't deceive yourself and think that's not going to affect your outlook on the world. That you may not be prone to certain behaviors because of the music that you listen to is completely false. You are going to be more prone to certain things because of what you are listening to. Now, on the flip side, when you have people that listen to audiobooks or people that listen to podcasts, these people tend to be a little bit more well-spoken and more educated and ultimately have a more expansive worldview because their opinion and ultimately their personality and character is a reflection of what they listen to. Because understand, even in the scriptures, the Bible says that faith cometh by hearing. Okay? This is why you have different types of learners, right? Different learning models where some people are visual, audio, and touch, right? But there are some people where it's not enough for them to simply read something. They have to have someone vocally express the information, and that's how that information is ingrained within their memory. So understand that you have to be very selective about the music that you listen to. And this is not even about the frequency of the music because that's a completely different conversation, but the lyrics, the words, there is power in the telling you. I'm telling you, that is what the problem is. 100% is the music.